I'm just very happy with this, and I just want to keep fighting against the best in the world and keep cementing my greatness. You know, everybody doubts me over and over and over and over again, but that's what I like. You know, I like when people doubt me because then I get to come in here and show you guys what I'm really made of. So I just want to tell you thank you so much. I love every single one of you, and this is a blessing just to be here with you guys. So thank you so much. I feel that I'm really starting to come into my own. Everything I speak, I do. You know what I mean? I said I was going to beat David Morrell. I said I was going to beat Caleb Plant. I said I was going to beat Yard. I said I was going to beat Zurdo Ramirez. So I'm just getting, a lot of confidence in myself. And back then, I thought it was a dream that I could become a great. And now I know for sure that this is my destiny. And I'm just very, very happy that I'm able to have this type of performance in Cinco de Mayo in the United States. My last fight was in Saudi Arabia. Had a great performance out there too. And it's just, just a blessing to be able to follow it up with this type of performance in the United States on Cinco de Mayo. I just really want to become, a positive influences on the kids, and not only just a positive influence. I just want to be a person of motivation, that a person that shows that whoever it is that you might go up against, you might be scared or whatever it is. It might be a tough opposition, but if you really believe in yourself 100% and you're ready to take those chances, you can accomplish anything you want in your life.
He's a great fighter. You know what to do. I didn't have to give him any advice, but he fought great tonight.
And when you look at the two, hell, Monstro had more of an excuse. At least he got jabbed and got disrupted. His looks more accidental than his old Canelo Alvarez. Listen, y'all, this is getting pathetic. Every time someone has a great win, the fanboys of the op always want to create some kind of controversy. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be in the comments acting crazy here.
Yeah, it was the left elbow from the Benavidez. So when you have that left elbow hit and you violently shake to the right, now your already injured eye is getting whipped in that direction, right? Where pressure is building. It's not just there already, it's building inside of it, and that can make the swelling inside worse. In extreme cases, it could damage the retina, and that's what happened to the retinas get detached, right? So there's actually a real concept for it. It's called contractile injury.
The moment the referee stopped the fight on May 2, David Benavidez appeared to have secured a major victory with a 6th-round stoppage over Gilberto Ramírez. However, after the fight, Ramirez reportedly raised concerns about a possible illegal elbow during the final exchange. This quickly shifted attention from the victory itself to questions about what exactly happened in those closing moments.
So y'all crying about elbows, but love winners. David Benavidez just put on a masterclass performance and destroyed Zurdo, but the conversation ain't about his masterclass, it's about elbows. But get this, remember, this is the sport of boxing, a sport that you don't play boxing. And history has showed us that the legends in the game, the greats, they've used pretty much everything to win. Bernard Hopkins, Lord Chow. Floyd Mayweather, that forearm, Lord Chow. Mike Tyson, we don't even want to talk about Mike Tyson. And get this, none of them apologized. It's funny, my nigga, because fans always talking about they want squabbles and violence, but the moment it gets uncomfortable, a certain fan base starts to motherfucking cry. But get this, when you fight David, the Mexican monster Benavidez, come here, you can't be soft.
The reaction online was immediate. Across social media, fans began closely reviewing clips of the finish, with many debating whether there was any foul involved. Some viewers believed there may have been questionable contact, while others argued it was simply part of a fast-paced exchange. This led to major discussion, with opinions divided over whether the moment was accidental or something more serious.
I think there was an elbow, I'll be honest. I don't know if it was round 4 or round 6, but somewhere in one of those combinations, I think David got a little extra oomph on one of the shots and cracked Zurdo with an elbow, but he drops him in round 4. Zurdo's nose is on the side of his face. It clearly looked like he broke his nose. Like, to me, it was a clear nose break, but he dropped him in round 4. And I'll be honest, I was shocked that he dropped him that early. I thought, okay, if Benavidez stops him, it'll be accumulation. It'll be breaking him down. It'll be late in the fight. Dropped him in round 4. because at that point, I think he had landed upwards of 80 punches and most of them being power. There was a stat that came on the screen sometime between rounds 4 and 6. David Benavidez was landing 63% of his power punches. Do you guys realize that is ridiculous at cruiserweight, at any weight? But for the amount of volume that Benavidez throws, you don't see that kind of percentages. Like Tank Davis is one of those guys you see throw that kind of percentage, but his volume is so low. He's throwing 20 power punches around, maybe. He's throwing maybe even less than that, like 15 or 10, and 6 land. Benavidez is throwing like 25, 30, 35.
Despite the online controversy, many major figures in boxing focused more on Benavidez's overall performance than on the alleged foul. Oscar de la Hoya and others reportedly emphasized Benavidez's speed, pressure, and relentless offense as the key reasons for the outcome.
Oscar, we just saw Benavidez stop Zurdo. What do you think about the matchup?
Beautiful. It was, look, I mean, that's the way I called it, is the buzzsaw of Benavidez, punches and bunches. And the only shot that Zurdo had was kind of, throw a punch right in the center. So obviously the speed was too much. Benavidez was too much. The monster's here for a long time, so very proud of him. But the whole night from top to bottom was excellent. Probably one of the best cards we've ever put.
Absolutely. What do you think is next for Benavidez? What would you like to see? I thought we couldn't hear back here, but maybe he was talking about B-ball. Is that something that looks like is coming up next?
He's got many options. He's got many options. So I think right now he is the man at that weight class. So whoever's going to fight him has to wait in line, because there's several fighters like B-Ball, like, all the top guys. So, including, just all the world champions. But Benavidez right now is the man.
Fernando Vargas also highlighted Benavidez's punch volume and energy, especially considering his move up in weight. For many analysts, the biggest story remained how effectively Benavidez performed physically, even as...
What I said was that, Benavidez is a monster. He's just you never seen somebody that's so tall, so big, be that fast. It's like he's super fast, you know what I mean? And then he has power too. So at the end of the day, I tip my hand off to Benavidez. He's a Mexican monster.
Now, what's next for him, man? Should he stay here? I mean, Zurdo's never even been knocked down. He knocked him down twice and out.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he's just got it all. He's right now, he's one of my favorite fighters, and, I wish him the best.
Canelo left before the main event, man. Was that a good idea?
Hold on, what's my weapon? What was that again?
I said Canelo left before the main event. Do you think that was like a good idea? I
think it was a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Because they want to, I know that Benavidez might call him out, so it happens. But you know what? Saul has fought everybody also. So he's not scared of anybody. So, I mean, when people think they want to put that around, like he's scared of something, he's not scared of nothing. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this is boxing. Yeah, bro. If you want to see people fight.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Big 6-round KO from David Benavidez versus Zurdo Ramirez. Cinco de Mayo weekend. Definitely a great fight. But wow, David Benavidez knocks down Zurdo Ramirez in the 4th round, and then continuously, throwing crazy combinations. I mean, I'm talking about 6-piece combinations, real close range. Zurdo Ramirez came into the fight strong, came in there with his front foot. He came in there pressing the action, but David Benavidez's speed combinations was just way too much. Shout out to Zurdo Ramirez. Hell of a chin on him, man. I mean, I'm telling you, he took so many big shots. David Benavidez ended up closing his eye, and he really just couldn't take any more. But big shout outs to, Jaime Munguia as well, beating Resendiz for the WBA title. And now you have David Benavidez, a 3-division champion. I mean, what's next? We seen Canelo Alvarez in the building for Jaime Munguia, but was nowhere to be found on the main event. David Benavidez called him out, let everybody know, listening to fans, do you want this fight? He's calling out Monstro. The fans are calling out Monstro. It was definitely a great performance.